Hey guys, welcome. Wanted to show you a bit behind the scene of the design process I have for my legal tech startup, Advokatguiden / the lawyer guide in the US market. This project that I've been going on since 2020 now, I've gone through many design updates, definitely. And due to the complexity of the site, we have iterated along the way through many A/B testing, many success, many failures. This is how we learned. The platform is huge. We are listing in Norway alone 15,000 profiles. It's a lawyer index, the biggest lawyer index you will find in the country. And we have always looked into introducing the tool as easy as possible for people coming in to find the right legal help for them. And just wanted to share how's the philosophy, when we are trying to introduce the tool to new visitors, making the user experience as easy as possible, because it tends to be really complex since we offer services for both users and lawyers. So the routes needs to be clearly defined, and copywriting has a lot to do. So I wanted to show you the update we're about to launch now. So this is the page today where you land on Advokatguiden.no. So that's the Norwegian version that I'm taking as a reference. And here it basically says like get a free non-binding offer from different lawyers. We have two routes on the website for users. It's either they come here and submit to receive a legal help they describe their case, and then we forward it to the right lawyers, and then they get contacted back. So this is like solution number one. You go on the site, you say like, hey, I need help with, my neighbor, I have a conflict with my neighbor, I need legal help ASAP. And then we forward that to lawyers that are premium on the platform, and they receive the request directly in their inbox. So it's a great solution for users to get quick legal help, and also great for lawyers because they get work, they get the leads directly in their inbox. Quite cool, right? And the page you see here has been A/B tested many times. Today, this version works best. You have possibility to embed a lawyer profile here on the right, but also if you click on that button, it will open the form. On mobile, which is where we have 60 to 70% of the traffic, this is how it looks. And I'm not quite satisfied with this design. I think it's too much text, and it could convert much better. It works quite good. We're receiving approximately between 80 and 100 leads per month, which is a decent number. But this is the idea I have for the form. So on desktop, I want to add more confirmation element, like you see the trusted badge here with the images of fake images, of course, but just to show some faces on the page, faces, and to show higher conversion rate because people can identify it to others. Here, a testimonial of how the tool has helped a user on the platform. And we will have this button to switch between manual submission and AI mode. We are going to introduce an AI chatbot where you can discuss your case and say like, I need help with this. This is my situation. I need help with my employer. And the chatbot is going to ask you as many relevant questions as possible while keeping conversation easy and fast. We don't want to make people type for 10 minutes on their phone to describe what they need. It needs to be quite fast and efficient. So they will have two different modes to submit their application. They can fill out all the details. On the phone, this is how it looks. I think much better use of the above the fold content. And you might notice these two tabs, either get legal help or search for lawyers. We want to segment the route for users in two different ways. Either they go submit their application or they can browse through all the lawyers listed on the platform. This is where the second flow comes in. And this will look something like this with the search bar, with the possibility to filter by location, and again, see some confirmation element underneath explaining the real value, of the tool. Why is it better than another one? And you will have here the section showing the best lawyers on Advokatguiden, which are like the featured lawyers we have sponsored on the platform. So these are paying spots, just to be transparent. And then you will have the best ranked lawyers, because we play a lot on rankings, reviews, and views in general to define the rankings of lawyers, like who is number one, who's number two, who's number three, just to gamify the platform a little bit, if I could say. But also show relevance for people, because you have 15,000 profiles listed. How do I know which one is most relevant? How can I differentiate them? So it's a great way to add special attribute to lawyers, and it incentivizes them to be reviewed on the guide. You have recent reviews, so most of this content is the same as it is today. And I just want to clarify that we are not making too many big changes compared to how it is today. Because when you have such platform, such complexity, and many returning users, you don't want to change too much, because if it works, it works. Why would you change a design that works? So it's a risk, but we need to make that step. I don't think it's massive change. The flow is the same, the logic is the same. These are mostly cosmetic changes that we are doing with this redesign. Nevertheless, I want to really emphasize how's the philosophy, behind the design for such legal tech platform. Because I haven't seen many people talking about this. It's a lot of just website or product design commentary, but the fact that it has routes for both users and lawyers to log in add the layer of complexity on Advokatguiden that we have to take in consideration every time we change copywriting or design. So here, this is really the user view, what people see when they land on the site. We want to make it as easy for them to find the right legal help. Then we have also a big part of the change, which is on the search results. Search results represent maybe half of our traffic. So here you see I'm keeping the same logic with the cards listed for each lawyers. It's just some, again, cosmetic changes and small details, like the filtering here from different profiles, because you have lawyers, legal assistant, jurists, and law firms. Adding a send message button. Buttons are moved there instead of being on the top right, sorry. It's not a lot of structural changes. It's mostly the same logic. And here it's really thought for SEO, because you will have the H1 being displayed here, while this will be our H2. Then some key element here, 738 lawyers reviewed, last update 2 hours ago, really important for SEO again. And I don't want to change the HTML semantic too much, because it's a risk to then have Google to re-index everything from scratch. It's going to happen, because every time you push an update to search page, you always have a dip in the visitors by the time like Google re-index everything properly. So I'm aware of that. Nevertheless, I want to make this change. It needs to happen. It's not a massive change in the structure. It's mostly cosmetic, as I said. So we're looking to just make it look nicer and more modern, adding some details with the shadows, with the borders. And this way we can have something really clean for all countries. But the SEO takes a huge part in how the design decisions are made. It's following, clear rules with breadcrumbs, title hierarchy. You have H1 first, H2 later on. So I think the SEO part of the design is really important, and it's often overlooked by designers who are looking to make something that looks pretty. But then in the real world, you always have to make compromises for search engine and now AI search, which is what's dictating a lot of changes for Advokatguiden. So I wanted to share that, show you like the reasoning behind, because it's not just making things look pretty, it's making them functional and SEO friendly. So yeah, I hope that helped to understand the design philosophy behind the Lori Guide, behind Advokatguiden. I will share more updates when the design is live. Also, more screen are to be introduced. But I think it's a good demo of what we're looking at to make this site better. Okay, let me know what you guys think, and talk to you soon.